Well, howdy YouTube, welcome back. I'm just gonna call it out like it is. Went racing, so this is like a follow-up to racing, and then I'm actually currently loading the truck to head out. I'm currently actually loading the truck to head out again tomorrow. So this will be like a two-parter kind of a thing. Well, two-part, all in one. You get the drift. Okay, so let's recap what happened the last time I was out. No prep, fresh out of the year, or fresh out of the winter, so the track was just, it wasn't there. I was like, maybe I had a chance at possibly getting something on these radial tires. That was maybe possibly a wrong choice, but it's all good. I think last year's the only reason that I did get any traction on the no prep days is because of the following prepped events. There was still kind of some tack to it. This one was slick. Went and stood on the starting line first. Gave it a couple, kicks. Nothing. This first run, as fun as it is, I didn't get any log information. Well, let me roll back. I got some data log information. I just accidentally deleted it like a rookie. Fail. I had it turned up way too much. I didn't know though, so I went up and got on my 3-step that I just set up in the last video. Beautiful. Let it go. Spun. Way too saucy. So I knew that for sure. I turned it down at least based on that, basically meaning I shut the boost controller off and went back up. The following pass, did better, had some traction for the most part, just a little spin off line. Still slow. Oh, you suck. So you can see, I raced that Kia. That Kia is actually really quick. It was, he was handling most of the people there. Remember, it's the EV6 GT, so the top of the line one. And dude was doing 7.5 at 95 miles an hour. I will try and show you again. Yeah, he was 95 at 7.5. I did 104 at 7.5, but I treat him really good. Can you not focus? Anyways, I went 0.39 on the tree to his 210. Got him. I was pretty stoked about that one actually. Went back to the pits, checked over the log. I was like, you know what? This can take more. It can, and it would have. However, we'll show you what happened. Believe it or not, spun. Super spun. He came over before that pass and was like, hey, you want to run again? Absolutely, I'm gonna just turn it up a little bit. He's like, so you're getting greedy? I'm like, probably getting greedy, but you gotta try, right? What happened is my boost controller turned on when I was getting on 2-step, and it made all the boost now instead of doing a curve. So it's set up on a timer, so through the run, it's based on the time through the run to increase boost. It didn't do that. It just went, hey, the run started. And so after like a second or two of sitting at the tree, it kicked full. I wasn't making like 13.5 pounds of boost is what I turned it up to. That's good for some serious power on this 98. So blew the tires off. Super fun. I thought I could pedal it a few times. I pedaled it 4 times before I let out. Now, talking about tomorrow's race. Car's doing well. I've done a couple of things to it because after that, it was probably before that last pass, I saw a little bit of oil on the ground. The car was dripping oil, and what it came back to is I thought it was actually the head gasket. So we went through, did all the tracing in that. It wasn't a head gasket, actually. It ended up being this wonderful valley plate. You can see there's the oil. Can you see how that is literally blown up? Like there is, there you go. You can see that separation better. It literally blew the gaskets out of this thing. I'm not worried about it. They're just old gaskets. Who knows how old they are? I know it has a couple 100,000 miles on it because that's the one out of my old engine. We sprung for a nice little Motion Raceworks plate. You can't really see it in there. Trust me, it's beautiful. And I put a diaper on this thing because we're gonna go for some things this year. So check out this diaper. I mean, it's not bad. I feel marginally safer with it. Pretty decent quality stuff, you know. The old Motion Raceworks. No sponsor, obviously. I ain't no cleaner. However, I am gonna just finish cleaning up some of this oil that was there, like you can see, old drippy poo. I hope that that's all good. Just didn't leak at all. Did something right there, that's good. I'm gonna clean that, get it on the trailer, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Welcome to race day. Like I said, tomorrow, here we are. Just like that. Hopefully this goes well. Just got in the lanes. Happy as a clam. Let's go faster! Woo! I come out of the hole way harder.
Building forever.
I know, I need to try and add more timing to it to see if I can get it to smack harder.
That's a good time though,
I'm back to where I was before I changed all the shit up, right? Back again. My starter died. Had a little issue, got it fixed. Oopsie. That wasn't it. That's even turned down on the line too. That's all good. I can do better. We're back in the garage. Little review time. Clearly I got to do something, and that something is this. New tires. I'm ditching the radials and I'm going with some very, very soft slicks. I hope that fixes it. Actually, I think my radials are cooked. They are pretty much done. Like, these grooves are completely gone. It's on the wear bars. Maybe I'll sell those, make good burnout tires for somebody. I don't know. I'm tired of it. So let's put these slicks on so that I could start doing some actually like cool races. Car's showing that it can do it. It can't get off the line, clearly. I mean, 111 miles an hour, well, 100 and high 10 mile an hour, and it doesn't even make boost until 220 feet out. In 660 feet, we're only starting basically at 220 feet. All right, so and that last pass with the truck was, I mean, it was fun. You can see I was on a dead straight pass. He was kind of all over. I hit boost cut, shouldn't have. It was within the range that I was wanting to hit. What happened is the time before I had set my boost cut a little lower because I was playing with some settings inside the boost controller and I didn't know if it was going to overshoot it. So I never readjusted that. It made 17 pounds of boost and then fell to like 13 and then started regaining. But at that point, the race was over. So I mean, we kissed 17 and it fell. That's why it was only 108 miles an hour. It should have been closer probably to 115. That's what I was projecting with at least what I added from the run before, because the run before was somewhere in the 13 range. You know, if I can get this thing to hook on the line, my reaction times, they're pretty deadly, so I'd be pretty good. I mean, I'm talking like reaction times of under 0.1. So my best is 0.006 so far. And that last race, both of them that I actually tried to cut the tree were less than 0.1. So trying some cool stuff this year. This thing's actually pretty decent, surprisingly. As cheap as it is. We're talking about a race down in Vernal, so Diamond Mountain Raceway. Doing a 7.0 index class, possibly. Oh, who runs 7.0s? I don't know. So, and the payout would be like $4 grand, depending on 30s car filled or not, but I think I got a good chance at it. And just like that, 10 minutes later, 85-degree garage temps. Whew. And she's on. So now I can get the other side. Hold up, wait a minute. So I ordered a new converter. I need to loosen it up, especially if I'm going to continue going to Hypoxia, which is 6,600 feet. The DA was about 8,500 when I was there. So I need more converter to be able to get up on a little easier. Here at my house, I have no issue. I can hit it pretty hard and get up there, but we're getting there. So, I mean, it was a good day. It was. I'm still getting a little bit of oil blowout, and I think I know that the catch can is not sufficient for what I need, so I'm going to try and like reroute some stuff, get a little better, ventilation out of that. I'm gonna try and go racing in the next week.